Yamamoto through his wind as Schwarber climbs in, and off we go with ball one. The Phillies since Don Mattingly took over the managerial chair. 2-0 on Schwarber. 2-0. And a wave and a miss. 2-1. And fastballs have been the pitch. Splitter to the knees. 2-2. Schwarber leading things off and taking ball three, but a challenge coming here from Dalton Rushing, and there was that sinker that he tried to pull an Oral Hershiser on, pull back over the inside corner. ABS powered by T-Mobile. Let's see if he did so successfully. He did. And we start the game with an overturned ABS.
The sweet spot for left-handed hitters is usually low and in, but
know what you're going to get tomorrow. You get a free jumbo jack as the Dodgers start their series in Arizona. Saws off Trey Turner, roller to short, Mookie Betts, 2 out. That game, but all the soft contact you're talking about, that's a good path to get deep in to a ball game, which he did. And went happiness to this lineup, similarly aggressive group. You don't think of them as much as bat the ball, scrappy guys. Comes home with a 2-0 to Harper, and a fastball misses away. Harper often very. Three and one. See what Yamamoto goes with on this 3-1. It is a splitter, and it's 3-2. Here he comes to the payoff pitch. And just misses away with a cutter, but another challenge coming here from Rushing. He's going to try and put bookend Ks on this first inning with challenges.
The sinker onto a lefty, and now the cutter backdooring to a lefty.
And both of them successful overturns from Rushing. Helping Yamamoto work a 1-2-3 first. The Dodgers come to bat after this. 1-2-3 first inning. Goes to work against Brandon Marsh and starts him with a splitter downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. On the line late, and at first it didn't work. Edmundo Sosa struck out with the bases loaded. Who was one of the first guys there to cheer Sosa on when he got back to the dugout after that game-winning home run. It's a demon spooking Scott yesterday. The 2-strike demons from last year. All 3 of the base runners that they had in. Kick in the 2-2. Here's payoff. We'll do it again. Tries into the payoff to Marsh. You can see him really measured.
He is so good at setting up the lever system. A real athlete, but he sets it up over the rubber.
Loses Marsh.
And then turn into an athlete as he moves forward.
Out of the stretch for the first time. Misses with his first toss to Alec. Many struggling right-handed hitters on this Phillies roster. He's ahead 2-0. Here's that home run. Bohm, former 3rd pick of the draft. The agency. Hard enough playing baseball, and then you think about what he's dealt with off of. And then the crazier part is one of those reminders that he's going here. Here's his payoff pitch to Marsh, or to Bohm. Strikes him out. Little extra. Base is empty, 2 out. The hitter's Bryson Stott is ready for this road trip to come to an end. He's 0 for 7. To the 1-1. Stott chases up 1-2.
I'm going to tease your
leg here.
Yep. He maintains his height, and then he takes it down the hill. And he gets over 6.5 feet of extension.
Poke to left field. Here comes Ryan Ward to make a running catch. T-Real Muto, the bottom of the lineup for the Phils here. 1 walk, but picked that guy off, and so his. Ball and a strike, and we go down to Kirsten.
He's often throwing the javelins, and with each throw, he's essentially recreating his delivery. Yada has explained to me that the game, but also both sides, the left and the right of him, are moving equally as well. So that has been what he's been so.
His journey. 2-2 to Yamamoto. Hit him. Garcia's who's continued to be great defense. Need his bat and would love to have his.
Well, with the pitching that the Phillies.
Down on strikes right here. Fastball's by him.
It's been a long transition for him. Don't know where it's headed.
Here's Crawford taking a strike. Crawford and Wednesday's game at Petco Park. He snapped that and followed it with a big hit yesterday. Muncy gets there, shovels to Freeland. Heck of a play by Max Muncy. There's nothing. Top of the third. Yamamoto delivers and Schwarber cuts and misses. Splitter puts him ahead 1-2. Wave and a miss over a curve. Trey Turner leads off. First one from Yamamoto is a curve in the dirt. So 5 strike.
4 of those Ks.
Phillies still looking for their first hit against him. A leadoff walk and a leadoff hit batter. 2-0 here to Turner.
Could be a little bit of the lineup and what you kind of take note of that and go, maybe I can make him chase a little bit more early on.
Little pop-up, shallow center, bat sprints out, won't get there. Turner's got the first hit of the game for Philly. A little dunk shot of a base hit into center. Bryce Harper takes a strike. It's the same idea why in the postseason you get a challenge here from
Batter
Harper.
is challenging the strike ball.
You want as much swing and miss stuff as you can get, just because it takes the variance of batted balls out of
Phillies
play.
will have 2 remaining.
Yeah, and so ball on Harper. 6 successful challenges against Sean Barber. The record for a game this.
The point you just made about a world championship.
And that being the whole story coming out of the thing. Another pop-up routine this time for Mookie Betts. And Harper's the first out of the 4th.
Yamamoto mixing in the curveball right there. I need sun in my eyes. But the curveball usage against Milwaukee was.
Good 7 innings.
Either strike him out or get weak contact early.
Where were you when? Splitter to get Marsh. 50% whiff rate. Bohm with a base hit to left field. Started him with a curve. Bohm waited on it and yanked a base hit into left. And they're first and second with 2 out.
Yeah, it's Yoshi's steal a strike pitch usually.
Number 5, Bryson Stott.
Not a guy you usually think of as a big run producer. This is kind of continuation of something he changed last year. No, by the way, a challenge.
Challenging the pitch.
I think this one's low. I think he gets this one right. Not Dalton.
Hey.
Los Angeles will have 1 remaining challenge.
First unsuccessful challenge.
Congratulations.
And his last time. Anyways, Stott, though, last season he was not much talk beyond that about how hard he was hitting it. More authority, though. The 1-2 from Yamamoto. Stott grew up in
Through those years, a long way. Got a lot of headlines.
Another 1-2. Stott fouls it again. It's through his age 38 season. Hard to bond, 2 out and a 2-2 from Yamamoto. This one put in play to left center field. Ward and Pages. It's Ryan Ward, and it's 2-0 Dodgers to the bottom of the 4th. 4 more goose eggs put up by Yamamoto. Rafael Marchand, his first at bat of the ball game, replacing Real Muto. They've needed the pitching to have this season turned around. The offense continues to search for it. They look to be away. Bounced over the mound. Betts charges with the catcher running. It's still not going to have a chance.
Here to be more efficient.
That's what he did against Milwaukee last week. He's upstairs with his first one to Adolis Garcia. He's done so 4 times in his last 7 starts, even though Webb has done so more in the National League. 6 with the fastball, and if it ain't broke, why fix it? Games before the 3K game against Milwaukee. He's got 6. Strikes out Garcia.
That fastball.
We were talking about the swing and miss version of him. Is it somewhere in the middle?
I think he can play both games for sure. I think he right height. That's where I really think his dominance begins. Early.
Floated to right center field. Pages on the run. Andy Pages can't quite get there. It's up against the wall. Marchand stopped at third. Crawford at second.
I think Andy's there. I think.
Gets a fastball by him. Still has not given up a hit. 0-2.
Chase. Attempted it.
Tries another 0-2 to Schwarber. Ooh. He heard the yell as he let it go. Sinker. A little bit in. At the last moment. Not quite there. So now 1-2. And the fastball takes off and gets Schwarber for the third.
And then Schwarber chases. Yamamoto got away with his mistake. Schwarber didn't get away with his.
Comes home with an 0-1. Big bouncer up along third, but foul, and he's ahead 0-2. Aggressive hitter. Takes strike 3 with a bullseye on a sinker. A challenge here from Turner.
Batter is challenging the strike call.
Trey says why not, especially the way today has gone. It was perfect. A 9th strikeout for Yamamoto finishes off a 5th scoreless inning. But he will. Harper leads off and takes ball 1.
You asked me what kind of pitcher down and be efficient, be able to go deep into the game. So that's the best combination you can strike out, because it can happen early in the count and then you're out there for your team longer, protecting your bullpen for strikeout.
2-2 on Harper, and he's followed what Robleski and Sasaki both did the first 2 nights of this season. .100th to this one, misses away to Harper, and the count goes full. Walks Harper to open the inning. Second walk that he's issued.
After that 107, if he said he still felt good and it wasn't too much, they feel confident they can take him there, or maybe push it a little bit, then reward.
Ahead of Marsh 0-2.
Thing else that have been kind of 50-50 to land.
Lands this curveball to get Marsh.